Imagine you're standing at a crossroads. In one direction lies the familiar path, years of effort, frustration, and hustle to achieve your dreams. In the other direction lies something profoundly different, a simple, elegant principle that promises to align your goals with the natural rhythms of life. Which path would you choose? Today, we're going to explore a life-changing idea. Desire plus non-resistance equals to desired outcome. This isn't just a motivational catchphrase. It's a principle rooted in human psychology and metaphysics. To make this journey even more enlightening, we'll ground our discussion in the teachings of Dr. Robert Fritz, a modern-day thinker and author whose work on structural tension and creativity provides a unique lens to understand this formula. Dr. Robert Fritz is not a household name like Einstein or Freud, but his work has quietly revolutionized how we think about personal transformation and creativity. His groundbreaking book, The Path of Least Resistance, focuses on how we create our lives based on the structures we allow to exist. Fritz argues that success is not about positive thinking or random luck. Instead, it's about understanding and working with the fundamental mechanics of reality. Fritz's philosophy aligns beautifully with the concept of desire and non-resistance. He believed that human beings are natural creators, wired to manifest their intentions into reality. However, what holds us back is not the lack of desire, but the presence of resistance, both within and around us. His studies on creative tension provide a scientific and philosophical basis for understanding how we can work with this formula to shape our lives consciously. Let's start with the first part of the equation, desire. Desire is not just a wish, it's the very fuel that ignites the process of creation. It's that inner voice, often quiet but undeniable, that says, "I want this." Whether it's a dream career, meaningful connections, or the freedom to live on your own terms, desire is the spark that initiates everything. Without it, nothing changes. Dr. Robert Fritz's concept of structural tension offers a fascinating framework for understanding how desire works. He explains that your current reality and your desired outcome are two distinct points in a creative process. The space between them generates tension, like a rubber band stretched between 2 points. This tension doesn't stay static, it demands resolution. But here's where most of us get it wrong. This tension will only resolve in the direction of your focus. If you're constantly aligning with your present reality, focusing on limitations or obstacles, then the tension will resolve by reinforcing what already exists. This is where resistance comes in. The fears, doubts, and limiting beliefs that we harbor about ourselves and the world act as resistance. They cause us to pull back from our true desires, creating a force that stops us from moving toward the life we truly want. Understanding this tension and how to resolve it is the key to aligning our desires with their natural manifestation. Here's where things get interesting. Resistance is what stands between your desire and its fulfillment. It's like an invisible wall made up of fears, doubts, and limiting beliefs. Imagine you want to double your income. The desire is there, but so is resistance. Money is hard to earn. I don't have the skills, or I'll have to sacrifice too much. These thoughts are like anchors dragging you back into old patterns. Dr. Fritz explains that resistance often comes from mental and emotional structures we unconsciously build over time. These structures are reinforced by societal norms, past experiences, and inherited beliefs. The good news? These structures can be dismantled. The second part of the equation is non-resistance. Non-resistance is the key that unlocks your creative potential, allowing you to move forward without being held back by doubts or obstacles. It's not about giving up or being passive. Rather, it's about consciously removing the blocks, mental, emotional, or external, that prevent you from aligning with your desires. When you stop fighting against the flow, you begin to move with it, trusting the natural process of creation. Dr. Fritz emphasizes that non-resistance is about focusing on your desired outcome without becoming distracted by the how or the inevitable challenges along the way. It's not about meticulously planning every step, but about staying aligned with your vision and allowing things to unfold organically. This trust in the process is where true creation happens. Think of an artist working on a painting. As they add brushstroke after brushstroke, they don't pause to overthink or criticize their work. They trust their intuition and let the art take shape. This is the essence of non-resistance, staying in the flow, being present, and trusting that your efforts will lead you to your goal. When you let go of resistance, life becomes less about struggle and more about graceful, inspired action. The real magic happens when desire meets non-resistance. This is where manifestation becomes a natural, almost effortless process. Dr. Fritz describes this as the path of least resistance, where the creative tension between your current reality and your desired outcome resolves itself, moving you effortlessly toward your vision. Let's break it down with an example. Imagine you want to start a business. The desire to create something meaningful and profitable is strong, and you've released any resistance, whether that's fear of failure, self-doubt, or limiting beliefs about your abilities. With this alignment, your mind will naturally begin to generate ideas. These ideas spark emotions like excitement, optimism, and confidence. These feelings fuel inspired action, and as you continue to act with passion and purpose, results begin to materialize. The key here is that there's no struggle involved. You're not forcing yourself into action, nor are you grinding away in pursuit of an outcome. Instead, you're simply working with the natural flow of creation, allowing your desires to guide you and trusting that your actions will lead you to the results you seek. When desire and non-resistance align, the path to your goals becomes clear, and the manifestation process unfolds effortlessly. Now let's address the elephant in the room: hustle culture. We've been sold the idea that success requires relentless effort, sleepless nights, and constant grind. But as Fritz and many others have pointed out, this approach is fundamentally flawed. Hustle culture operates on the belief that effort equals results. While effort is important, it's not the primary driver of success. Alignment is. When your desires are clear and resistance-free, your actions become more intelligent, efficient, and inspired. Think about the last time you were in the zone. Maybe you were writing, painting, or solving a problem. Time disappeared and everything felt effortless. That's the state of non-resistance. You weren't forcing it, you were flowing with it. Fritz's work focuses primarily on individual creativity, but the principle of desire and non-resistance also applies on a larger scale. As individuals, we emit energy, thoughts, emotions, and beliefs that interact with the collective consciousness. When enough people align their desires with non-resistance, something extraordinary happens. External circumstances begin to shift. This is why movements for social change often start with a clear vision and unwavering belief. Think about the civil rights movement, environmental movement, or any other major societal shift. These movements weren't just about strategy, they were about holding a vision and removing resistance, both individually and collectively. One of the most liberating aspects of this formula is letting go of the how. Many of us get stuck in overthinking, trying to plan every detail of how our goals will materialize. But as Fritz reminds us, the how is not your responsibility. Your job is to maintain clarity of desire and eliminate resistance. The rest will unfold naturally. This doesn't mean you sit back and do nothing. It means you take inspired action when the time feels right. For example, if you want to improve your health, you don't need to obsess over the perfect diet or exercise plan. Start with the desire to be healthy and let go of resistance like, I don't have time or I'm not disciplined. From this state of alignment, the right actions will present themselves. If this concept of desire plus non-resistance feels a bit abstract, don't worry. It's easier to implement than it may seem. You can start applying the formula to your life today by following a simple yet powerful framework. The first step is to define your desire with clarity. Get specific about what you want, whether it's financial independence, a healthier lifestyle, or a more fulfilling relationship. The more detailed you are, the clearer your vision becomes. Write it down, visualize it regularly, and feel the excitement of your desired outcome as if it's already a part of your reality. The power of visualization cannot be overstated. It helps set the direction for your mind and actions. Once you've defined your desire, the next step is to identify resistance. This is where the work begins. What limiting beliefs or thoughts are holding you back from fully embracing your desire? Do you think that success is impossible for you? or that you're not worthy of abundance. Perhaps you fear failure or believe it's too late to change. Write down these thoughts and beliefs. Awareness is the first step toward breaking free. With resistance now identified, the next step is to release it. This is where techniques like mindfulness, positive affirmations, or even therapy can be transformative. Mindfulness helps you become aware of negative thought patterns in real time, while affirmations can reprogram your mind to think more positively about yourself and your potential. Let go of old beliefs and be open to new possibilities. The fourth step is to trust the process. Focus on your desired outcome and take inspired action. Don't get caught up in obsessing over the how. The path will reveal itself as you move forward. Trust that life has a way of guiding you when you align with your true desires. Lastly, stay open. Pay attention to the synchronicities and opportunities that appear. These are signs that the formula is working and that the universe is aligning with your intentions. You might find unexpected connections, new ideas, or small miracles that propel you closer to your goal. Stay open to these signs as they are part of the natural flow of manifestation. By following these steps, you'll begin to see how the formula of desire plus non-resistance works in your life. The process is not about force, it's about trust, alignment, and allowing the creative energy within you to do its work. Dr. Robert Fritz's formula of desire and non-resistance offers a revolutionary way to approach life. It's not about forcing outcomes or grinding yourself into exhaustion. It's about aligning your inner world with your desires and trusting the natural mechanics of creation. This isn't just a new way to achieve your goals. It's a new way to live. It's a shift from struggle to flow, from doubt to trust, and from effort to ease. So the next time you face a challenge or set a new goal, remember this: the key isn't in figuring it all out. It's in letting go, aligning with your vision, and allowing life's natural intelligence to guide you. And when you do, you'll discover that the path of least resistance isn't just the easiest path. It's the most fulfilling one.